Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly.
Have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense.
This guy has a way better team than me. Prep it.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Get 300. Get 300.
55. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Throwing that out. I'm not getting set.
He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Let me see if I could put. My bad, I just have to put this on. I'm trying to get copyright.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Rodgers going to throw.
Please.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 29 yards. And the Chiefs take it right down and score.
Whoa, that lag. Oh my, I swear I pressed
And
this.
his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Should I press 6? Let's go.
This will be taken in after 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10
It's
at
way
their
better
own
team than me.
26. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
Yo, does Hunt not drop?
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big...
And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I love screen passes.
And now here comes Kansas City.
They're successful.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Eddie Goldman gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that, where he's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
He gets stuck, dude.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 42.
Oh, come on,
Mayfield.
I read that like a bug.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Going to look deep for Jeffrey.
Get it.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
Do that. This guy was fine.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
You have to be kidding me, dude.
On the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Freddie Kitchens going to push the envelope. His guys will go on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Let's go, dude.
My goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize
go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. Now they go for 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs in that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
You say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield caught. Kelsey left side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big shot. Now a toss
Dude,
left
where are my
side into the hands
teammates?
of his tight end. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On 1st down, Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Mayfield looks to throw, and it's complete to Kelsey.
Wow, dude, this is so annoying.
Touchdown.
Kelsey's a monster, dude.
From 17 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
This is taken near the 13. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. The toss out to Barkley. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Don't get stuck.
To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Move.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Why did I call that? I didn't catch
Would
it.
have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fitzgerald. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Come on,
He's
Juju.
going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Catch it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This game
We
mechanics
have
are
hit
so
halftime.
stupid.
Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, come on, dude. I was right there, Shazier. Come on.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Okay. So, I guess I just won. Now I'll take the dip.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away.
Yeah,
Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's a man who played his final 5 seasons as a Chief. It's Marcus Allen. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber and runs like this early.
What's up, Paul?
Because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of C-ball.
Oh, wow. That little boost from behind. How about
picking up the first. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Love. Jordan Reed has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run for the first time.
No way, dude. How is he's not hitting tackles?
Down, gain of 7,
that makes no sense.
2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been
pick
together
that.
for...
Looking for his tight end Reed, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pitch. The return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Juju's going to hit him.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Jordan Reed. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On play action. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for...
Flag. Come on, please. Flag.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they have the football and they'll settle shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, my God.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the
penalty. You have to be kidding me.
Somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They'll run with Allen.
This is what, oh my God. Bro, Madden takes out the worst in me.
They're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Go to call like full-on
Still
blitz
a few
or
inches short
what?
of a first down as they come up now on second down. Off of play action. Luck. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, Luck. And Green with a catch left side.
No way, dude. This is
Inside the 45. Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys
This makes
like
no
him crafty veterans.
sense.
You get up in
Hit
your
the
30s, you're
damn
still playing
tackle.
receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. On second down, it's Allen. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first. And he's into
I can't do anything. I pull up blitz, but they still get. Oh my.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Tight end right. Watch tight. Tight end right. Right now. You got 58. Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down. 4 down. Check nickel.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, you can keep making runs like that. I feel the...
And his BS happens, dude. Oh my God.
Tyrann Mathieu. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43
Hit the shoot.
line. That's where they'll
You have to be.
They'll run on first
Oh,
down.
dude, you're not doing this.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
How do you miss
Going
these
down the left side.
easy
It's a foot race.
tackles?
And into the... out here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Like, it hits his foot, and he gets, like, that's so retarded.
And that'll make the
Makes
score
no
14 to zip. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that.
That guy just
They
runs through each
start
other.
the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Because Saquon's going to get stuck on the O-line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. Powering his way forward. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So
pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. And this one completes a read. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame. I hope he can scatter.
No! How you throwing it accurate, dude? Oh my god. This game makes no sense.
The Chiefs tried
Go
it,
back to
but
Madden
they're turned
15,
away
16.
on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with
Trying
a
to make it more
stop.
realistic.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Love. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
I would have gotten up. I swear to God, dude. I would have just quit the game.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Love.
No, Shane. Oh my God, you have to. This is how retarded this game is. Oh my.
Touchdown.
Jesus. Oh.
Alshon Jeffrey, 57 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And that makes
this game is so retarded.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This game makes no sense.
This is taken at the 3.
That's an easy pick right there, dude.
Easy
pick.
20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Oh my God.
And now here comes Kansas City. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah,
and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
You want to do something good.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers.
Imagine.
The tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You just have to do a slant and then.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
I swear to God, if he takes his back.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on
so
this
retarded.
first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
What the hell is this?
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why
that's how you're supposed to run it.
Hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Allen.
Oh my.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Bro, I'm not touching my controller.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Here's Allen.
Tackle him. Jesus,
dude. But not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run
I
the
am
ball,
not
protect
touching my
this
controller.
lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. On first down, Allen. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Luck.
No.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Slants.
Hey, box drop.
3rd and long. It's Luck. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A.J. Green, 27 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Dawson tacks on the point after. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
I'm doing this again. Okay.
258. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock.
I shouldn't have kicked it that hard.
Better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That will carry for the blitz. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Love.
Come on, dude. Where am I? Oh, my.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup.
Where are my defenders? This is getting over there. This has to be a pick.
On 1st and 10, Love. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run the counter. It's Allen. And he's in.
No way, dude. Oh, my.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I think I got 1 quarter and 30 seconds. Come on.
And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now.
Bro, how's Jim Brown so quick?
And you talk about on his back.
He like slips through, put a bunch of butter on him. Oil.
Lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Single. Key 23.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes us into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air.
Oh, that's a miss.
The Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Damn it. Just
on that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles,
it's doing this again.
He spins, he jukes, and he continues to run, because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
Now it's Love. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
Come on, dude, drop
And
the
he's
ball.
going to get this inside the 30. And defensively,
Still
they
got
were
4
in zone
minutes, come on.
coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Here's Love. Right
Please don't miss a tackle.
This time he finds him complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing on third down. Love. Gonna throw
pick.
for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a
He
penalty,
caught
but I
that,
just
I
don't
would've
think so. I
flipped.
think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept
I'm
that
gonna
flag in the
flip! Dude, oh my.
way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Come on, drop the ball,
He
Jim.
takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing.
And he's
There it is.
Touchdown.
Nice.
That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Double tight. We got 4.
Rodgers now on first down.
Accurate.
And he whips that one incomplete there. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a diving grab. I think he got
3
that.
TDs.
Yes. 16 yards, a first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
And now
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing now is Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Undercut. Kill. Right.
A first down carry for Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Flushed out right.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to be caught by Reed for a Kansas City touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now it's Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Is that ours?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's a give to Brown. And he'll take it
drop the ball, Brown.
Into Chief territory. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Allen. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him.
Drop the ball.
Nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
What time is it?
Not in any rush offensively. The D can only stop it one
He's
more
really
time
gonna
as
do
they
that.
take the knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On second down now, it's Brown.
Do you see this, or am I blind? Like, what the hell is this, dude?
12
Jim
yards
Brown.
down to first down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
They'll run on first down. Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. Off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, he tricked me.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's see what I can pick up.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. It's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Come on, can they at least catch it?
He looked like one of those guys.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who tells us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Keep playing hard, fellas. Hey, 626.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Jordan Reed has it. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 16 yards, a first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of chips. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
Hey, Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got Lockett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Yo!
Mahomes firing complete.
Can you pick the ball?
This will leave him a yard short.
Not losing to these.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Mahomes again.
Shazier, come on, Shazier.
Complete.
We're better than
But I
this.
think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50%
Another
thus far.
snap.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes looking middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Let's go, baby.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
On play action, Rodgers. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jannard Avery. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain there of 21 yards. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 45 on second down, Mahomes trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Herman Moore is the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So we reach halftime.
boys, we